see this path going towards a physical ashram or monastery in which the community lives like other spiritual traditions, or more like the renunciate house where students visit when possible? Well, the difficulty has been to get people that will actually stay there. People asked for an ashram before. A number of years ago we had one. I committed to a year for a 5-bedroom place. Nobody would stay there. I was the only one there. And I cannot take care of a 5-bedroom place myself. Simply, I cannot do it. At the renunciate house, we had Sachi there. Again, she cannot do it by herself. In order to have a community, most communities have people that live and they go out to work and they support it. Here, nobody wants to support it. They want it, but nobody wants to be involved in supporting it. Nobody wants to stay there and take care of it. I can't do everything myself. You can't put all the load on one person and then want to reap the benefits from it. So if people want a community, it would be wonderful because people benefit greatly from being in a community where they can see each other daily, where they can, eat together, they can have practice time together. That's wonderful. But the bottom line is, as stated before, we can't even support Siddhananda, so she can't work. How am I going to buy a large property like that by myself? I can't. There are not the donations coming in that will support that. You have to have a lot of money now to put down on a place, to buy a place. Or if you're even renting, you have to know you're going to have funds enough to keep it, in place. And you have to have enough people committed to staying there that can take care of it. Another problem we have with it is, since 9/11, it's very difficult for people to come stay here. Most of the people that want to come stay here are the ones from Europe. They can only come for 3 months at a time. That's it. Same thing, if we got a place in Europe, the ones here can only go for 3 months at a time. So again, we have the same problem in place. We don't have any really wealthy people on this path that could donate a place. Other paths, they have people that join that have a lot of money that could afford to donate something. And that's great. Here we simply don't have it. I haven't had enough people. I haven't had anyone that's really contacted to say, I would love to stay there. I would love to be in a community and live there and help support it. Now, when I've been in LA, I've seen other communities where the people band together, they want to live together, they go in together, and they make it happen. Here, I haven't had that. So while it sounds like a wonderful idea, and I would love to see something like that, it takes people dedicated enough to pick up and move from where they're at and be able to stay there and support that community. Until we get that in place, what can be said? What can be said? Like I said, a lot of the ones from Europe would like to come, but then they can't work here. I don't have funds to support the sannyasis. We don't have the funds to do that. simply don't. So what's going to happen in the future, I don't know. If we finally get somebody here that's got a lot of money and can afford to donate a place, that would be wonderful. But once again, even if we had that, we need to have people committed enough with the path that would be willing to come and stay and not put all the load on one or two people. So that's where that's at.